Okay, so we're gonna be talking about the Kanye West and Bianca situation because, damn, that's we can see that she was very uncomfortable. We can see it in her eyes. She had no facial expression. She was just there. She was hanging onto her coat, like really holding onto her coat. But then he walked towards her and said something in her ear, and she was like, "Okay, there's nothing that I can do. Let me just get rid of this. Let me just get it done. Let me just get it over with." So we saw that she didn't want it to do it. She felt comfortable, uncomfortable with this situation, and he seems like Kanye West is forcing her. It seems like Kanye West is just controlling what she wears all the freaking time, and that's why she's almost naked everywhere she goes because Kanye is always like controlling what she wears. Such a big difference between Bianca and Kim K because whenever Kanye was married to the Kardashian, she was covered all the time. Kanye made Kim K like throw away all the revealing clothing that she had. He would control her in a different way. And this girl, he just shows off her body everywhere, everywhere. And if she feels very uncomfortable a lot of the times because there was one time where she was just wearing a raincoat, nothing underneath, nothing but rain boots. And she was wearing a clear raincoat and she seemed to be very uncomfortable with the whole situation. She was using her phone to cover her private parts. And it seems like it's not something that she wanted to wear, okay? It's not something that she wanted to be like, okay, I want to wear this. I want to flaunt it all. Like, she didn't want to do that. It seemed like she was just trying to cover her private parts with her cell phone. And so it seems like she's just, being pushed to it. She's not comfortable being all naked everywhere all the freaking time. Such a big difference with Bianca and with Kim K. Just the difference of you can see that Kanye really was in love with Kim K because she was he didn't want nobody to see her. It was only for his eyes only. But with this girl, he puts her everywhere, like just everywhere. He's controlling what she wears. And you know what? If you see the pictures, she always seems sad, depressed. She always seems like brainwashed with a blank expression. Like just, we don't know what she's doing. We don't know what she's thinking. We don't know the whole situation of what's happening inside the home. Because if this is how it is out in public, just imagine how it is, the situation inside her home.
Little Glambot slow-mo action.
Yay, straight ahead. Yay, this way, Yay, straight ahead. Yay, to your left.
Go smile one time. Bianca, yeah. Bianca, yeah. Yay, straight ahead. Right in front of you. Can we see the fashion?
Like, that was lingerie, okay? That was like what they called it, a bedroom dress. She kept pulling the dress down like, girl, what are you doing? You're covering yourself? Is that what you're doing? Like, I don't know. Just, she had this, she wasn't naked. She was naked, but she was wearing a dress, right? This dress. And it was a transparent dress. But it was like lingerie. That's something for your house only. That's something for your bedroom only, actually. Not even your whole house. So I don't see why you would take that dress and wear it on a Grammys where everything's being televised, wherever there's kids, okay? There was this kid just peeking and seeing her. Just imagine that. That kid looked like maybe he was 12, 13. She and Kanye should be charged. I don't think that should be... I don't think that crime should go unpunished because, they're famous and they're celebrities. It seems like, oh, it's fashion, it's art or whatever. But in reality, it's a crime. And, everybody's saying that, oh, she has a brain. She can think, like, that's her decision. But I feel like Kanye must be brainwashing her in a way. He's controlling, and he might be brainwashing her into wearing all the freaking time whatever, like, she don't want to wear. Things that she don't want to wear. She feels uncomfortable wearing all those things, but he makes her. Grammys used to be so glamorous, and now they're all trashy. And it seems like, okay, Kanye wasn't invited. It seems like he wasn't invited, allegedly. And he still went and decided to do that situation. Like, what are you doing? Like, really, what are you doing? Okay, we're not invited. Let's go and get naked. Why aren't you naked? Why don't you get naked, Kanye? Why are you making your wife, Bianca, be naked? Okay, she's a woman. She's beautiful. Flaunt it yourself. Get yourself naked. If you want to be naked all the freaking time, if you want someone to be seeing that, just do it you. Do it yourself. Why are you making her do that? She clearly seems uncomfortable. She clearly seems like she don't want to be part of that. She don't want to do that. But she seems to be like, reacting in a way of like, okay, captive girl trafficking situation where she is in this position where she, even if she's out of her cage, she won't leave. She gives me those type of vibes because it just feels like, okay, I'm kidnapped, but I'm here. He's taking care of me. Like brainwash type of situation. And I'm not saying she's kidnapped. It just, those are the vibes that I'm getting, like some sort of a captive situation. You know what I mean? And I just want to put some light into this because this is not normal, okay? This is really not normal. I feel like Kanye is forcing her, and you can just see it in her face. She's not something that she wants to do. It's not something that she like really wants to do. She's just depressed, and she might be brainwashed in some way. She don't want to do this. She don't want to go and take off her coat. I feel like he is the one that is pushing her and forcing her to do all those things. And it might be a publicity stunt. It might be some sort of visibility situation, right? I understand it. I get it, but why don't you get? I mean, I'm sure everybody's gonna be talking about even more if you were the one getting undressed instead of your beautiful wife Bianca. That like we see her undressed everywhere, but like if you were the one to do it, if you were the one to appear naked, you would even go even more viral. Your wife don't have to do that. You can do it. You see how the vibe changes, right? Like if he does it, he's not gonna want to do it, right? Oh no, I ain't doing that shit. I ain't getting naked. Then why are you making her? Why are you forcing her to be naked in front of everybody? I'm trying to understand it, right? Like, if you want the fame and the views and go viral and all that stuff again, you can do it yourself. You can do that situation, not her. So it said that Japan canceled a lot of the concerts Kanye West was going to give, and he lost over $20 million on that cancellation because they canceled because of this whole situation. And you know what? Good for you, because this should be a crime. And I'm not sure if they're being investigated right now. I'm not sure if they're gonna get like, prison time or something, but they should, because they were flaunting everything. She was flaunting everything in front of kids, we don't want to see that. Okay, we don't want to see that. We don't want to see that. Okay, if you like it, go do it in your room, go do it in your house. We don't want to see that. That's a crime. That's indecent exposure. She should be charged as a pedo. She should be charged as a sex offender. She should be charged as of something, okay? Because there were kids right there. Kids. Kanye has daughters. I don't think he will like it if his daughters were to do that in front of everybody, right? So why are they doing it with his wife? Like, that's just such disrespect for women and disrespect for his wife. And it just seems like he don't respect her. He don't love her. He don't respect her. He just wants to shame her and humiliate her. And that's the truth. That's the real life situation. That's the truth, okay? But this is wild because he just stood there proudly just looking at her like, oh, and he got away a little bit away and just gave her the spotlight all to herself. He knew what he was doing. He knew, he was proud of it. And this has to stop. Just because you have a lot of money, just because you're a freaking celebrity and you're worldwide famous, it don't mean that that's something that you should do and it should be allowed. It shouldn't be allowed. This needs to stop. Kanye loved his wife. He would, stand beside her with if she was wearing a beautiful dress and looking very elegant and very beautiful, and he would be, just showing her off, but not naked, not like that. Why are you doing that, Kanye? Like, why are you doing that? It's just weird because he's displaying her as if she's a brand new car or something, a jewelry, as if she's a freaking diamond necklace or something. Like, he's displaying her very proudly, naked, completely naked. Bianca's body language is way off. You can see she's extremely uncomfortable, that she don't want to do this situation. You can see her just really regretting her choices, like, oh, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, she's desensitized to some level, okay? She hates it, she don't like it, but she's desensitized to this whole naked scene to a certain level. Because he has brainwashed her so freaking much that in the end, she is always going to do what he says, right? And he seems very sick. Like, he's a very sick person, because who would do that situation? Who would put their wife to just be displaying there like some sort of parade? Who would parade their wife like that? No sane person would do that. Okay, no sane person would do that because that's not something that you do with your wife. That's not something that that I keep saying this. If he wants to be naked so bad, if he wants the attention, he should do it himself. He is the one that should be naked. Be naked. So tell me, guys, what do you think about the situation in the comments? Put it right there in the comments because this is plain abuse. Just that's just what it is. You know? Yeah, they escorted them out of the Grammys or whatever, but why they're not in jail? They should be in jail. So let me know, guys, what do you think about the situation in the comments, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.